The Ketheri Navy prided itself on understanding every military structure in the galaxy. To fight the Terrans, they had studied human rank charts, memorized chain-of-command hierarchies, and drilled themselves on how to disrupt enemy leadership in battle. They thought they knew exactly who held authority, who could issue orders, and who would be powerless without them. They were wrong. On the frozen moon of Delphos 4, a Ketheri raiding squad ambushed a Terran platoon. Plasma fire tore through the air, explosions echoing across the icy canyon. The humans fought with typical ferocity, but the Ketheri were trained to focus fire on officers. Within minutes, the human lieutenant was down, bleeding heavily, and the sergeant beside him lay unconscious. To the Ketheri commander, it looked like victory was assured. Chain of command disrupted. The alien captain hissed to his soldiers. Their discipline will break. Hold formation and prepare to sweep. But the humans did not falter. From the middle of the chaos, a stocky figure in battered white armor sprinted forward. The helmet carried no ornate insignia. No rank markings blazed across the shoulder plates. Only a red cross was painted over the chest, smeared with dirt and blood. The human combat medic. The Ketheri recognized the role. They had studied Terran docs before. Healers, not leaders. Support, not command. Nothing in their intelligence files suggested one of them could hold authority. Yet this one, called Doc Reynolds by the squad, did not wait for permission. Jackson, suppress that ridge. Alvarez, flank left. Get me cover smoke, now, he barked. And they obeyed. Instantly, without hesitation. Ketheri optics blinked in confusion as the entire human squad shifted in perfect cohesion, following the medic's words as though they were orders from the highest commander. Their movements were sharp, efficient, even desperate, but never panicked. Plasma blasts lit the fog as the humans advanced, dragging their wounded lieutenant with them. The Ketheri commander snarled. They cannot obey him. He has no rank. But the humans weren't listening. Doc Reynolds dropped to his knees beside the lieutenant, hands working fast. Stay with me, sir. You're not dying today. His voice was steady, ironclad with conviction. Around him, soldiers kept fighting, not because he commanded like an officer, but because he spoke with authority rooted in something far deeper. The aliens struck harder, determined to shatter this strange defiance. They expected the humans to crumble as their officerless unit came under fire. Instead, they found themselves pinned, pressured, and slowly driven back. Every time a soldier wavered, the medic was there, voice cutting through the battlefield. Hold your ground, damn it. You cover him or I'll cover you with my boot. You want him to die? Then quit whining and keep shooting. And they listened. Every single time. The Ketheri began to panic. Their commander roared at them to regroup, but the tide had turned. What should have been a swift cleanup became a rout. Humans surged forward under the medic's improvised leadership, pushing the aliens into retreat. Hours later, when reinforcements arrived, the Ketheri survivors reported the anomaly. They described how the humans had followed someone outside the chain of command, how a single medic had commanded an entire squad without rank insignia or official authority. The Ketheri High Command dismissed the first report as battlefield confusion. Then came the second, the third, the 10th. Time and time again, human docs were found rallying squads, leading survivors, even coordinating counterattacks when every ranked officer had fallen. The aliens eventually summoned a human prisoner, demanding to know the truth. Why do your soldiers obey them? The alien interrogator asked, mandibles clacking with agitation. They hold no command. They are not officers. The prisoner, a scarred Marine, stared back with tired eyes. Then he gave a crooked grin. Because when everything's gone to hell, when you're bleeding out and death's breathing down your neck, there's only one voice you'll always listen to, the doc's. Doesn't matter if he's got bars, stripes, or nothing at all. If he says move, you move. If he says fight, you fight. And if he says you're gonna live, he leaned forward, teeth bared. Then you believe him. The Ketheri realized then, too late, that they had misunderstood the humans entirely. Ranks could be mapped, studied, predicted. But faith? Trust forged in fire and blood? That was something no chart could capture. And so the lesson spread across the galaxy. Humans did not always need orders to follow. Sometimes all they needed was a single medic,